Hello beautifuls and welcome to this new part in Dragon Age the Veilguard. I hope you have been well. So we are continuing on the enemy of my enemy, if you remember. Speak with the Dreadwolf, find a place to reach out to Solas, which we're going up here. I love these markers, you know that I am terrible with direction.
That room wasn't there before, I don't think. Neve, or Harding, must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary.
It's story time.
Guess I can spare a few moments.
This is where her accent gets odd. On life in the lighthouse. This ancient logbook is filled with meticulous veil fire runes. Though it is encoded, flicking through it offers vignettes of borrowed memory. Fearful refugees are ushered to the lighthouse through alluvions. Emerging from the infirmary and libraries as soldiers, spies and scholars. Gardeners plant long extinct herbs that grow when harvested and wither in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from a window, and poison for the enemy drips into a vial. The arguments of war council could go on late into the night, forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for evangelist names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against glass, with quick shadows darting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summoned them, you feed them. That's exciting, isn't it? I think it is.
To unpack my things?
Let's do it. Let's unpack them. I go out in a circle. Let's do the mirror. It's mirror time.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solas, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's take the screen here. Oh. Nice story, but that's not me. I'm trying to live up to that. I look good. Enough reflection. And we have these other options. Examine the options related to gender identity. Choosing one will conclude this conversation. I'm getting there. Establishes transgender identity, unlocks new dialogue options in future conversations. I love who I am. It feels good to see the real me. Well, does that mean that I can still pick this one? So I want to explore all the dialogue. I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to put, I love who I am. And see what happens.
There she is. The woman I knew I was. I did the work. I stuck with it. And now I get to see her every time I look in the mirror.
Cool. Applies to everyone. Oh, I mean, if you're a... She said she. But you know what I'm talking about. Shh.
The on-time commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations.
I made the right call. Why not?
Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do.
Alright, I get to put the stuff down.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us.
The gods make that hard. You love traveling, so do I.
He had Fancy silks from Olay, statuettes from the wilds down south. Oh, I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
What else? Oh, we got another one.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing potions as I did training with blades or a bow.
It was hard but worthwhile.
It took me so long learning to get the alchemical mixtures just right, but what I learned...
She's got some
saved my life
mushrooms
more
in
than
there,
once.
don't you, girlfriend?
Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solas?
Oh, we gotta
Just
meditate.
Sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind...
So pretty. I'd love a room like that. I used to have a reef tank, but it cost too much to maintain. Electricity alone is just nuts.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the Elven God of Lies.
He remembered you dismissing his warnings. Yet here I am.
This has been a big week for running into things I didn't think were possible.
You are adapting quickly?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Nothing, but I'm here.
Someone has to do something. I may not be the right person for this job, but I'm the only one left.
So your call to action is that any attempt is better than none?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the
I
Anton
told Solas
invasion.
that you're a leader.
One night, I
Because there's
saw
no
a
other
unit
options
getting
there.
ready to
Well.
transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that if someone has to make a call, I'll do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
How do we stop them?
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not gonna bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power.
Interesting dialogue.
Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Algernon and Gillenane.
Sounds entertaining.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
I need a new outfit, I really
Yes.
do think so.
I suppose we
I just feel like a space ranger.
And when you speak with Varric, Please tell him that I regret what happened.
Curious about their, like, why they picked it. I can't even remember their previous outfits in the other ones. I need to replay them again. I perhaps should have played them in order. Wardrobe. Oh boy, let's run. Let me get... I don't think I've got really any items. No, I'm poor. Just discard it. The same anyway. And then I want to wear this all the time. That's nice. Well, I don't want to be a space ranger looking person anymore. Too big. Too big. I like that one. I want 2 of them. Can I have 2 of them? I can't. I want to be all golden, thanks. At the moment, I might change later. The bow is correct. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh. Have anything else to put down? Oops, I did a bad thing. That's all I've got. I'm poor. Let's get out of here. Let's get some action happening. This indicator is an absolute godsend. Hey, buddy.
So Solas told the truth about the gods.
You heard?
I really want his
It's
pajamas.
bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't replace you.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antom patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solas wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
More? About Demeter's crossing.
There is something. Demeter's crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You took him back to the Veil Jumpers.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
More? About Neve being hurt.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue.
We didn't have a choice.
It was
though.
the first decision I made leading this team, and Neve got hurt because
She's
of it.
so fucking...
You made a
Great
decision
looking.
with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Facts. Screenshot. About Solas and the ritual.
Did Neve tell you about me talking to Solas and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
He's an asshole.
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solas fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Neve has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know.
Yes.
Might be worth talking to her.
Will do.
Maybe we should take
Thanks,
Neve
Varric.
with us more often.
Anytime.
God, her eyebrows are baller. I don't even want to change myself. The movement in this game is really good. Workshop. The Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase an item's statistics. Find another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant. It will increase the item's statistics while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Finding another version of an existing item. Oh, I see. Empowering the workshop. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Upgrading will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the power level of all weapons you can find. Right. Well, I don't want to do any of those because they're just boring ones, aren't they? We'll probably get some better ones. How much does it cost? So, let's say I want the sash. How much? No, it doesn't cost hardly anything. Gives you extra healing. I don't know if you can break things down. It's seen better days. Oh, that's not good, is it? Helmet. Ability damage. Yeah, why not? Progress the story to unlock further upgrades. Harding. Oh yes. Blara Harding. Keeping Harding. She's got this. Level up. We don't have enough goodies for that. Okay. Can I do any others? I don't think I want to do any others right now. They're a bit... yeah, why not? I mean, I'm not going to get another bow, but the materials are everywhere. Read guide that says, do not use any of your materials to upgrade. Check in with Neve.
Hey, Neve. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here.
I
But
want them.
you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods. I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good,
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
A specialist? Smart.
A specialist? Between the two of us, maybe we can find a godly weakness.
Here's hoping. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority...
Won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Your friends are our friends.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talked to the crows in Antiva and the shadow dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Quest acquired. See for blood. Let me just go offline. Into the crossroads. Get to Treviso or Docktown. Going. Damn, it's easy to remember where things are too. Not a big convoluted map.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I've got it. Mostly. Mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it. What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
Maybe Morrigan was wrong. We'll wonder what.
If you have an idea what that place is, Balara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solas. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you?
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
I like them.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Let's be careful.
We have no idea what or who they are. So let's be careful. We need to be ready for anything.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Magic Dampener's notes. Initial notes from the Dampener's operation. Dampener creates a counter-resonance to the Fade. That is why it's safe to live here. No one has been torn apart yet that I know of. But the counter-resonance from the Dampener is tuned to the specific part of the Fade. The more you move away from this spot, the less effective it will be. There's a theory that every mage has a unique resonance. The way they touch magic is a little bit different. Theoretically, could you tune the dampener to a person's resonance instead? Make it so they couldn't use the magic? Would be that hard to figure out someone's specific resonance? Would need examples of their magic. Need third volume of Harris' collected essays. We'll ask the professor if he has it from Belara. Okay. We'll just take these too long.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
I could use a guide.
Can you help us? I get the feeling this is no place to get lost.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Get rid of his sour doctor. Explore deep into the crossroads. Let's go.
Here, this dock seems sturdy.
Oh boy.
So you can ferry us to the other islands.
Winds await, dweller.
I'll take that as a yes.
The deeper currents.
I think they're one of my favorite characters.
The spirits here were driven out. Refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Which means us, too.
That up there is interesting. Not now.
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through.
Gods and their fade tearing. Let's cut them off!
Fight Tom!
Hey now.
On your
Whoa, Nelly. Whoa. Get him.
Cat's got it.
someone follow!
Hey, you're not supposed to do that.
Ranged attackers!
Oh, come on. Wail on him. Oh my god, I got him in the face.
Great hit, Rook.
Dreadwolf 315 subscribed to the channel.
Rook, careful.
Mom_thickness subscribed to the channel.
Welcome, thickness, to the channel.
I'm there.
Come on.
They're at range. Don't just stand there.
Okay, clean.
Still alive? Still alive.
I need her magic.
I see what unbinds. Bring it. The gods shall be denied.
Oh, little poet. Where's that little juicer? Oh, up there. Let's get up there.
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Okay, where's the next bit? And then up and around and over and down. Unlocked.
The Guardians can't hold them off for long.
I'm sorry, I have to loot whether you like it or not. Oh, he's got a new outfit. Oh, what they're doing down there. Place to go, people to see. Arnold, is that you?
Ugh. Is that
Oh my
something
goodness,
inside it? That's the champion we're looking for. Watch
Big
yourselves.
Come on, big boy.
Out of there.
Come on, big boy. Out.
Get clear. Finish it.
Damn it.
Don't stay there. And it quit.
Oh, come off it.
Move, move.
Melee. big one.
Rook, it left something behind.
Did you leave me a little present? Did you leave me a Meta Quest 3?
That's the essence we need.
No, you did not.
It's cold. Ugh, hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Proving steel, let's go. Very nice. Very nice. Let's click you.
An altar to a wolf. Bet I know who that's for.
Activate. Wait, come here. Me? Oh, what you doing, buddy? I don't even know what that thing just did. Using companion abilities with the Lyrium Dagger. Companions can be called upon to help via the Lyrium Dagger, even if they're not present in the party. How the hell did I miss that before? Odd? Wait, do I need to move this? I don't need to move anything. Maybe I do. Keep this down. I thought it would open this door up here. Just wait a second. There's another one at the other side. What did that do? What did that just open? I'm hungry like the... What's that? Money? The vanished city. Nearly missed it. I'm dreaming, but this time I know I am. Even if I didn't, this place would tell me. I'd never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people. An empty city is the bones of a good meal. A reminder that makes a hungry woman sad. From Susan Cravisielli, Janan Circle, 820 Blessed.
About to have a problem.
Bloody go up here.
Take it to him.
Oh boy.
Never.
Out. Oh, he kicked me in the guts.
Not looking good, Rook.
Excuse me, I don't need your
They're hitting us
lack
that
of
far.
encouragement.
They feel
Chia. Stop. Okay.
for a rock.
Right on him.
No. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Got through that.
Cheers, love. You know what to do, girlfriend.
Company, get ready.
My frustrated. Hey, excuse me.
Now there's a nice shot.
Don't even ask Ross. Don't even ask what I was shooting at them. Okay, is that everything? Get him, get him, get him, get him. Is it even touching it? It's not even touching it, is it? go up and see.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Here's Governor. We look over here.
I didn't know this
Wait,
many
it's complete
Illuvians still
into the
existed.
crossroads.
Where do they go?
That's what we should call
Time
it.
to find out.
Crossroads. Enter. I don't know where to go. Open the journal to contact the shadow dragons or recruit the assassin. Oh my goodness, I totally forgot. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Journal. Tracked. Good job. Mirrors, mirrors everywhere. Wait, which one is which? Dogtown, maybe they're both. I don't know. Neve is required for the well, I'm here. Let's go.
Minrathous, the heart of Tevinter. Somehow the beat of it always pulls me back. Steady pulse of secrets, corruption, you name it. Trust no one. Expect the worst. And you might just get by.
Do the shadow dragons know we're here?
Neve Gallus! You only turn up when you want news. Or you've got some.
Tarquin. You look, well.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Sounds like a story.
Just living ungifted in a world made for mages.
Rook, meet the Viper.
Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you. Both of you.
And you.
So why the meeting? Is this about your work with Varric?
Something terrible got loosed when we disrupted Solas's ritual. A pair of elven gods.
Gods?
They blighted a village in Arlethan, Demeter's Crossing.
There are venatory whispers about that place. Now we know why.
What's been happening in the city?
Underground sacrifices, dangerous relics flooding the black market. The cults gathering power.
They are the only ones. Ah, good old Minrathous. What relics?
Relics. What kind?
We were tracking a set of red lyrium relics before you got here. Smuggled in recently.
They enhance blood magic and can summon demons far too easily. We destroyed one and tore another off a slaver.
We think the third's right here in Docktown.
Docktown's my home. If it's got problems and I'm here, I can track this faster than anyone in the city.
Not alone. I'll help.
Hold on. I'm happy to help.
It's fine. I can catch up with you.
Neve, come on.
We don't
now.
know where the gods are or what they're doing. We're here for help. It's fair I give some in return.
The relics don't play nice with the Veil, and they resonate with each other. We destroyed the lyrium in the last one we found, but it should still track the third.
Give it to me. I'll get it done.
We'll keep eyes on the Venatori. If there's a tie to these elven gods, we'll find it.
Ready for a tour of Docktown? Stick
Yeah.
with me.
The
I
relic
will.
the Viper gave us responds to the missing one.
And it is. It should pick up places where the missing relic disrupted the Veil. Find a trail of those and we'll get somewhere.
No, keep a little icon over there. Alright, let's move on to the next part after this one. Because we're kind of close to the hour. And I don't want to make it go crazy and make us sit there for an hour and a half. Alright, let's skip. And then move on. Thank you for your support. Thank you, especially to members. It's not for you, you'll be able to make these onward and upward.